What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm gonna walk you through the steps that I take when decorating a room from start to finish. If you guys follow my channel, if you're subscribed, you know that I am currently in Vlogmas right now. Now I'm not doing a video every single day, but I definitely have some vlogs going up every other day or every couple of days. And in these vlogs, I share a ton of behind the scenes home decor. So make sure you are checking out those videos if you haven't already. Of course, it is a little intermixed with my everyday life as well, but I wanted to let you guys know that a lot of them do have home decor, so check them out. After the holidays, I feel like a lot of us start purging and start really trying to decorate our spaces and kind of get re-inspired. We go into a new year and we have all these ideas, and I thought I'm going to put this video out to kind of give you guys some tips that I've used in the past for clients and for my own space to help keep me organized, to help keep me focused, and to help create the rooms and spaces of my dreams. The very first thing that I want to say when it comes to decorating your space, when it comes to investing in your space, is really get to know yourself. Do not buy things just because you're seeing them plastered all over YouTube and Instagram and everyone has it and feel like you need that. Really get to know you and what you love and what makes your heart happy and what feeling you want in your space and what makes you so happy and enjoy your space. Yes, in the moment, you could love those things that you're seeing on the internet. However, if you are constantly someone who's changing things over and over and no longer liking stuff, really get to know yourself. This is going to save you so much time and so much money. And that goes into so many different things that I talk about here on my channel, like elevating your home over time and really investing in pieces instead of going to super affordable places, which is amazing, but you're constantly buying new stuff and swapping it out. Where I personally feel like if you really get to know yourself, you spend so much, you save money, because yes, you might be buying something that might be a little bit more pricey in the moment, but you're not swapping it out. So ultimately in the long run, you're saving more. One way that has helped me personally really get to know my style is just to hop on Pinterest. Of course, I've been inspired from travels and all the different things, but one way that you can do this immediately is to hop on Pinterest and really start going through home decors. If you guys want to check out my Pinterest, I will put my Pinterest here and you guys can check it out. I'll also link it down in the description. But really starting to curate and really kind of narrow down your style and really decide what you love and what you're constantly attracted to, and even going deeper into those photos and seeing what is it about this that I love. Why do I love this so much? Is it the patina on the vintage pieces? Is it the room, the low ceilings, the high ceilings? What is it about the photo that I love? What is it about the decor that I love? And really get to know yourself. Really spend some time doing this, especially if you're about to spend a lot of money on decorating or redecorating a space. Once you feel like you've really narrowed down your style, you know what you want, you know who you are, you know you're good, you're ready to spend some time and some money on redecorating your space, this is when I will create a mood board. And again, I like to use Pinterest. I will do a private board and I will just start pinning all kinds of things. And once I feel like I have a good flow, I will go back through my Pinterest and start editing, or that board, and start editing the pins and taking some out and getting really, really specific to what I'm wanting for that space. When you are pinning, make sure that you are pinning everything that you love. Don't talk in your mind like, oh, my house doesn't look like that, or that's like $1 million home, I can't have that, or whatever. Think big, dream big, post anything that inspires you, because I am such a believer on developing and building and decorating the home of your dreams, even in the home you're in now. I'm currently in an apartment and I've been doing this the whole time I've been in here. And currently I'm still kind of doing that. We are going to be moving soon, so I've kind of slowed down. But if you know you're gonna be in a space for a while, decorate it like you are in your dream space. Once you've kind of edited through your vision board, once you kind of know exactly the feeling that you want, now's the time to edit your space, whether that is going through the furniture that you have, the decor pieces that you have, or just looking at the room alone. Now, one thing that I've learned with decorating is to not fight against the room. Our apartment, we have our bedroom, which I'm in right now, and it's super bright, light area in here. And then our living room's actually pretty dark. It's like really dark actually. And a lot of the times I find we tend to decorate a space, whether it's a dark space and we try to make it light and bright and we try to brighten it up, or it's a light space and it's maybe too bright and we want to darken it up. One thing that I found that I really, really love doing is to work with the space. Make the light and airy room light and airy, and make the dark and moody room dark and moody. You will get so much feeling and emotion, and it will feel so professionally done when you do this. It is crazy once that kind of clicked in my mind how much it really, really works. So if you have a small space, for example, one space that I love this look in, and I've noticed that other designers have done this as well, is like a powder room. Oftentimes powder rooms don't always have windows and they're dark and they really don't have a lot going on. Make that powder room dark. Give it that like moody, like yummy feeling. And when your guests are over and going into that bathroom, it's gonna feel like a luxury restaurant bathroom. And instead of trying to make it something that it's not, really work with that space and really create that mood and that vibe and that ambiance. So you have your board done, you have your room edited, your stuff all edited, your space. Now it's time to start making decisions. Now it's time to start really thinking about what's the ambiance gonna be like? What's the mood? What's the feeling? What's the smell of the space? Get a scent. A signature scent for your home is really great, but also having a scent for a space like a bathroom, you always get the same candle or hand lotions, things like that, I think allow for an experience for your guests. Say you're someone who really loves to host in your home and you really like to create an experience. Having a signature scent or having luxurious hand soaps and creams in your bathroom, or beautiful light in your dining room, whatever it is that's going to create that experience and ambiance, hone in on that. Add that as part of what you need to get. Say you have furniture, you have a couch and a coffee table. Put on your list candles or essential oils, or however you like to aroma your room. I don't know if that's the right word, but whatever it is that's going to give you that scent for your room, add that to the whole vibe. It is such a game changer. My top two things that I feel like really, really, really create the mood and experience in a space is smell and ambiance. That light, get low lights, get lamps in there. Like, don't use your overhead lights. Like, really kind of create that ambiance. Now, when I say edit your space, this is where you're going to go through the items that you have already, the furniture pieces. Like for me, I have furniture pieces in our home that I'm still trying to replace and like think about new pieces that I want to replace those pieces with. I have old pieces that I've had from my past house, from times that I went through my like farmhouse vibe, and that just really don't fit me anymore. But I'm not just gonna get rid of them. I'm going to keep them until I can find a piece to replace it. But edit your space and see what things you want to keep. How can you make them work? Do they need a fresh coat of paint to give them a new life? What is it about the piece that makes you want to keep it or donate it? Is it suiting you anymore? Is it not? Edit your space, go through your space, see if it's stuff that you want to keep, and then also edit the space alone. Does it need painted? Do you have a dining room that you once had painted all white because you wanted it bright and airy, but it's actually a dark room and you want to maybe tap into that dark space and make it like moody and sexy and just give it a whole new life? Edit the space along with your items. What are you keeping? What are you getting rid of? Once you have all of those steps done, this is where you get to start shopping. Now you're going to create a vision board for the room or a mood board where you are going to essentially scour the internet and think big, dream big. Even if it's pieces that you don't think are a part of the budget, screenshot those images, add them to your vision board, create the whole room, create the space, make it as if you had endless funds. What would this room look like if you didn't have a budget? Because once you get those, you can Google search image, or you can really search for those images or dupes or things that look just like it. But it allows you to be super picky and intentional instead of going out to, you know, any like a Target or Home Goods or whatever and just getting things that you think kind of vibe. This also allows you to see everything put together to make sure it flows and it's the flow you want and the feeling that you want. And it really keeps your spending intentional and it keeps you focused. It keeps you not overdoing it and getting confused and lost. And one thing I also like to do, I've talked about this on my channel, is even go through home decor books. I love home decor books. They are my favorite thing to do. I personally like to collect home decor books because I think that they are an even more curated version of my style outside of Pinterest. Pinterest can be so confusing when we're going through and we're trying to find our style and we have all these things just thrown at us. But if you get to know your style and you start purchasing home decor books that are your style, it allows you to get even more inspired and to be able to see your vision even more because it's all your style in that book. Another thing when you are shopping for your home, don't forget the details. Details are so important when it comes to your home. How many times have you been in like a restaurant or at someone's house or really anywhere and say you've used the faucet and they had like a detailed, beautiful faucet and you notice that? Those tiny little details, or the detail of they have their soap on like a little riser, or you've gone to a hotel and just the details that they use in the hotel or a restaurant, the different things that have been detailed that you've noticed, bring those to your home and to your space. It's going to help make your home stand out separately from everyone else's home. You're gonna create your own style, your own home, your own experience. Details are some of my favorite things to really focus on, whether that's hardware, faucets, or the toilet flusher, or whatever it is. I think details are something that's often missed in homes. And like I've said before, I'm someone who really likes to take my time. So once I have my vision, I know what I'm doing, I know how my home and my space is gonna look, it could be years before I finish it, you know, just depending on what I'm doing and how I'm collecting or how much my budget is. So don't give yourself a time limit, just allow yourself to develop over time. And oftentimes I've noticed with giving myself time to do this, I've gotten even more picky with my style, where when it comes time to purchase that item or I found it, I've elevated so much that I no longer want that or it no longer suits me. And I've been able to really get picky with the quality or the style or whatever it is, and I end up saving money. So once you've kind of done all of those things, it's time to start getting the items for your home. This is why I think these things are so important, because you are going to be so much more intentional when it comes to purchasing those items. When you are looking for the bed frame or the bedside tables or the mirror for the room, you're going to be so much more picky. And in the end, I think that this allows for you to be so much more satisfied with your home, so much more happy when you come in and enjoy the space. And oftentimes I find that you end up keeping these items or moving them to different rooms to give them a new life forever or for a really, really long time. I like to prioritize the items that I need and the rooms that need to be done. Say you're working on one room and you want to do that one room from start to finish. Prioritize each thing. How is the budget going to work? Where are you going to put the most money? Where are you going to put the least money? How are you going to do it? Whether it's like paint the room, which is going to give such a big difference, or you want to get a dining room table, what's your budget for that? And start price shopping, and can you make that? I have a coffee table that I really wanted for our space. The one from Restoration Hardware was way out of budget and it wasn't the right size, so I made it. And these are things that you can you thrift the item? Can you find it at a local antique store or on Facebook Marketplace, you know, whatever areas that you can kind of save Where can you say, where do these items need to be modern or new? And where do you need to put the money in the budget or in the items? All right, you guys, I hope that this video gave you some inspiration when going in to decorate your room or your space, and really gives you a new look on creating this new space or this new feeling or ambiance for your space. And I hope that you are able to really visualize for yourself what you want, what you dream of, and how you want your space. Whether you're in a rental or in a home that you own, create the space of your dreams and that you love and that makes you happy. Not always for everyone else around you. Of course, we create ambiance and experience, and we want all the detail because we want our guests to notice it. But ultimately, it's you. What do you love? What do you want to come home to, and what makes you happy? So that's how I do it, you guys. That is my process when decorating a room. So far, I may have missed some stuff, but for the most part, that's what I do. I really try to take my time, really get to know my style, think big, and then go shopping. I don't like to just go out and think I need a new console table and go to the store and start looking. I want to know exactly how that console table is going to look, how it's going to feel, what kind of mirror do I want for it, what kind of lamp do I want on it. From small areas of my home to the biggest areas, I really want every room and every space to be purposeful and to be my style in a space that I love. So this is how I do it. I hope that you found this video helpful, and I will see you guys in a couple days with another. Bye.